Hello everyone, Jose J. Garcia with Garcia Home University here. Wanted to make a quick video while I'm out here on the track. Got me thinking about how quick you can move through, make deals. Doesn't matter what exit strategy, what product or service you sell. You know, when you think about multiplying, you think of more and more and how to get ahead faster. You know, it's all about speed of implementation, really. And you hear that all too often, and people talk about it, but very few people actually do it. And it got me thinking, it all starts with self-discipline. So yes, this is more of a motivational video than it's educational, hand in hand, right? And it's a self-discipline that if you can't self-discipline yourself to do one thing, you're probably not going to do another thing. You know, it all starts with your day before. People say, well, my day starts in the morning, whatever time that may be. You know, mine starts at 6 in the morning, but how did you plan for that day the day before is always a question. Because if you wake up that morning, even if it is 6 in the morning, and you kind of just winging it, kind of just doing things here, things there, and figuring out as you go along, it's not going to be very productive. It's not going to be as productive as somebody who sets their day before, plans their day ahead, plans their week ahead. I know some people who plan a week ahead. Some people start making those for next month. So it just depends. The most successful people are the biggest planners. Remember that. They're always planning, they're always writing. And one thing in common is they all have a pad, they all have a notebook of something where they're writing these ideas. Maybe it's on your phone. Maybe you don't like to write with a pen and paper or whatever. That's fine. But it's that self-discipline. How do you start your day and how do you go about it? I made a video before, I think, where I was kind of talking about my schedule and first things I do when I wake up and that sort of thing. And again, it's all about scheduling, and you do these duties and you hold yourself accountable. You know, throughout the day, you're looking at how good you're keeping up with and what you're doing. You know, if you get done with X amount of duties, you know, earlier on, there's probably a reason why, and it just opens up time for you to be able to do it. Time is the most important asset we have, yet it is one of the most wasted because people don't take advantage of it. The same people that waste time doing meaningless things, unproductive things, negative things for that matter, are the same people that could be focusing that same energy towards something positive and actually getting ahead. But you can't get people like that to understand that. Self-discipline. Saturday mornings, I started a new routine. My Saturday mornings is usually more about half a day where I'm doing duties, basically the same thing I do throughout the week, but more of a catch-up kind of sense. Because it don't matter how productive you are, how quick you are, you're going to get behind. And you should get behind to a certain extent because it tells you one thing. I mean, for one, you're going to have to grow. Yes, you're going to have one more teammate, somebody else that works for you, whatever. But it shows that you're obviously busy and you have business. What you don't want to do is go throughout the week, especially on a Monday per se, and say, I have nobody to call. I got to see about making connections. Come Monday morning, you should have so many connections, so many calls to make that's basically your day. Now, again, I don't know what business you may be in, what product, service you may be selling, but you know, on average, it is said that if throughout the weekend you're not really by your phone, you're not really taking calls, because you shouldn't. Yeah, it just depends again, but come Monday morning, it is game time. So how do you start that day? You wake up dragging, tired, feeling like you're tired. You shouldn't be tired. I think some people are more tired when they wake up in the morning than when they go to bed. Then there's motivation. You got to motivate yourself. Can't count on motivation. Motivation comes and goes. It's just a bonus. When I'm motivated, that's awesome. What about when I'm not? Do I take the day off? You don't, so you keep on going. Self-discipline, that's huge. I've had to learn that very early on, and it is great. As with anything that you do more and more of, you start to get better at it. Imagine if you can get better at self-discipline yourself. It's pretty good. Because eventually you believe that there's nothing you cannot not do. Where some people are too afraid to even engage in something like that. Anyway, Saturday morning, I usually So I'm back doing the bodybuilding, by the way. I got a competition coming up. The date, I think, has officially been set. So I will be going into that very soon. Which I always eat healthy anyway. I take care of me. You're supposed to take care of your health. Your health is, again, very important, and nobody can take care of that but you. But when I get into bodybuilding prep, you know, then it's very strict, very specific. And I mean, right now I'm working out 6 days a week. It'll probably be about the same usually as I get closer to competition. Then it's usually 2 times a day, cardio in the morning, cardio in the afternoon. I mean, it's pretty intense. But right now, just as I'm maintaining, if you will, I do cardio about 3-4 times a week, along with my 6 days of workouts. And on Saturday, instead of going to the gym and getting on the elliptical or the treadmill, I figured now, summer's around the corner, it's getting warm, it's early in the morning, it feels good, come out to the track instead. That's good. Get some oxygen. So many things life has to offer us at absolutely no cost, and we don't take advantage of it. Instead of being locked up in a, and I don't want to use that word, COVID inside of the gym, because I'm sure there's not, but so trapped in there. Versus out here, you're just free. And again, it's early. You know, one thing about getting up early in the mornings, you got no naysayers. Naysayers and negative and haters, they stayed up too late, especially on a Friday night. They had to go hate on somebody, on something that they couldn't have, they couldn't mount up to, so they were too busy with that. So come Saturday morning, you'll probably see them around 11 in the morning once they wake up. Not 6 in the morning. No, they ain't up yet. They just went to bed. All right. For whatever this is worth, this video, self-discipline. That was the whole key of it. Self-discipline, okay? You got to be self-disciplined. You have to keep going. It is not a partial time, and it's not an option. Nobody wants it as much as you do. So stop thinking about it, as my coach would say, and get it done, period. All right, for those of you who join up here in my channel, be sure to hit the like and subscribe. I'm gonna have a lot more videos. I got a lot more podcasts coming, a lot of very successful people I'm interviewing. Good stuff, always making that connection. One of the reasons behind that is always we're looking for motivation. We're better to listen to it than somebody who's successful at anything. Doesn't matter what you are, and a lot of times that's why, you know, they're in a whole different business that I'm never gonna be in, so why do I need to listen to them? You may just hear that one sentence, that one word that may change the way you think, that may drive you, motivate you, so you can never push away somebody who is more successful than you. Everybody has something to share. But yeah, stay tuned for those more educational videos. Of course, we have our coaching still, a lot more on that. We're not changing the coaching options anytime soon. We do have another shadow coming available, so go check out our site for that, GarciaMHU.com. And we'll leave it at that. For now, thank you for watching.